Greetings, benders and non-benders alike. Welcome to Braving the Elements, Nickelodeon's podcast about all things Avatarverse. I'm Janet Varney.
And I'm Dante Basco. And we are about to embark on an amazing journey.
That's right, my friend.
A big journey.
We're going back. We're going back. We're going back, way
We're
back.
going back. And I was thinking of the last episode when you and Seychelle were so very much invested and interested in my predictions of these episodes.
Yeah.
As if I could predict any of one of them. What the heck was this?
That is why, for scheduling reasons, for the reason that you just described, and for sheer why wouldn't we had to have Seychelle back.
Seychelle Gabriel.
We had. How could we deprive Seychelle of being able to complete the circle of Dante trying to predict what was coming?
Didn't want to tell me nothing. Yes, I was like, I predict the beginning of this crazy caper, and the whole gang is going to be there to help massage her back to life. What?
Yeah.
No. I had to be here. She had to hear it.
She had to be here. And you even say, you were like, I'm so excited that you guys are about to hit those episodes. I'm going to watch it. And we were like, you know what?
And
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
You guys.
So, yeah.
Where did we go?
10,000 years. 10,000 years.
We went 10,000 years ago.
Yeah.
I knew of Avatar Wan. I actually have a friend that cosplayed him one time.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Justin. And I was wondering, why are you cosplaying Wan? How do you know Wan?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, this is what.
Yeah.
And he did a good job of cosplaying, by the way. That was not bad. Not bad cosplay.
I love that hair, man. I love that hair. That's good hair.
It was wonderful. It was
Isn't
such
it
a wonderful story. And I feel like the art was a little different.
That was one of my favorite
parts
of watching it.
Okay,
we
so
definitely talk about it.
I wasn't.
You weren't imagining. You weren't hallucinating.
I wasn't hallucinating.
Nor is Korra hallucinating, even though you might think that she is, because she's really going through something as she's dipped down into this healing water. But we'll get to all that. I mean, it's really extraordinary.
It's Are we getting into it?
We can get into it. I mean, before we get into it, we could at least recap what happened.
Oh yeah.
In the sting.
Who's going to recap now that Seychelle just was here recapping?
She's done it twice already. I think you've done it 0 to 1/2 times.
I think I've done it a little bit.
You take it on?
I'll do it again. Not that I'll recap the episode. It has nothing to do with this episode.
It's true.
Last time on Avatar has nothing to do with what goes on today, because what goes on today happened 10,000 years ago.
There's a little vein that pops out only when you're doing Shinobi. It's a special Shinobi vein that ignites. And enables you to get up into that higher
10,000 years ago. I haven't read any of this. And this has nothing to do with this episode, so
buckle up.
Buckle up. When Varric's ship gets snatched, Mako and Asami are no dummies. They set up a sting with dummy crates, but are stunned to discover it was all a shady double cross. And it's doubly shady when Mako finds out who's behind it. Meanwhile, Bolin tries to woo Nuktuk co-star Ginger, but could have been more ginger about it. And his plan goes south. Oh, and did I mention Avatar Korra has amnesia?
That was like...
Yeah.
The Muppet Babies version.
The end of it was
tiny
actually
baby version.
I don't know what happened.
I loved it.
The end was relevant to this episode, though.
The end, very true.
Amnesia.
It does matter.
Yeah, that was it. That whole episode had nothing to do with this episode except for that last moment when she woke up with amnesia. And I was like, what happened?
Who's Avatar Korra?
Let's jump into this episode. What's going on?
Let's jump into it. Okay. Well, first of all, want to break down both episodes since we have different writers and directors. We have one of our dads, Michael DiMartino, wrote the first part, directed by Colin Heck. Part 2 was written by Tim Hedrick and directed by Ian Graham. Also, big shout out to the incredible cast for these episodes. Like, I feel like
Who's in these episodes?
We could spend 30 minutes talking about all the people that were in it, but real quick, I mean, Steven Yeun.
Shout out to Steven. What's up, Steven?
That's cool.
Like, such a pleasure. I did, because I'm in these episodes, like a little pinch of, I got to see some of these people, even though it was like in and out. And then we have D.B. Sweeney coming back as Aang. We have James Garrett coming back as Roku. We have Jim Meskimen as Karuk and one of the hunters. We have Jennifer Hale coming back, our dear Jennifer Hale,
dear friend.
as Kyoshi. We have the April Stewart does a wonderful job as Raava. Jason Marsden's in it. Travis Willingham's in it. Justin Prentice is in it. Marcus Toji, Steve Bloom.
Did he
Andrew
play him
Kishiro.
on? Steve Bloom?
Steve Bloom put him on.
Played him on.
Bloom
Yep.
was your villain.
Came in here and did Crazy Yao, who we'll talk about, and the Spirit Frog.
Crazy
we
Yao.
have Jim Cummings in here. We have Serena
Friends.
Williams comes back and
Not
does
a friend,
something
but I
with
wouldn't
us.
holler at
Female
Serena.
sage.
What's up?
Roger L. Jackson. We got Steven Stanton, and I mean that's a huge.
Wow.
That's a massive. Just
Roger
for
L.
two
Jackson?
standalones. Some
Not
sweet cast.
Samuel L. Jackson. Roger.
Definitely not Samuel
Roger
L.
L.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah. We'll get him in one of the next avatars, Samuel L. Jackson. But yeah, astonishing cast, beautifully done. So she's taken by these mysterious people that we just see briefly at the end of the last
Fire
episode.
Nation-ish
They
to
look
me.
very Fire Nation.
Very fiery.
And they're kind.
They're very
don't they could
kind.
take advantage of her, or
they're from Fire Nation. Kind Fire Nation.
Kind Fire Nation.
Kind Fire Nation people.
Kind Fire Nation
Why
people.
did she say it
why'd she
like-
say
No,
she's
no,
surprised?
She said that I said they're Fire Nation, and then Seychelle said, but they look kind.
No, I didn't mean it that way.
What is she saying, you guys?
Oh my God! Please, can we just play that back for a second? They look very Fire Nation.
They're kind. They don't take. They could take advantage of her.
Okay, so that's resolved.
Okay.
It was what it was. This is Bonte Island. I don't know that we know that yet.
No one told me about what it was called.
But
this island.
I'll just say I believe it's Bonte. I
Is
don't
it
think
Bonte
I'm
Island?
mispronouncing it. And it is. We find out very quickly that it is indeed fire because
Fire healing?
this shaman uses
Fire healing?
Right?
Water
Isn't that
tribe.
cool?
Not just water tribe can heal.
That shocked
Korra.
me. The
It
first
sho-
time you see it, you're like, wait a minute, she
shocked
can
me
sense
too.
the same way that waterbenders can sense.
Then
like
it made
what's going
sense
on.
to me.
It's
I was
beautiful.
Like, it's like I knew fire can heal.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't talk about that enough.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be. Why don't we just call these episodes "Smug Dante" parts
I
1
just
and
think-
2?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of
yeah.
good Fire Nation representation.
A
in these
lot
episodes.
of good Fire Nation
But
people.
yeah, so she's like a fire sage.
yeah, like a shaman. Yeah.
She
that-
reminded me of Graham a little bit.
That place that they put her in. It's so
Yeah.
deep.
A whale, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
it
the
was-
crystal, like crystals and. Well, what does she remind us? What she says is happening?
What
Do
is
you
she-
remember?
She's
That there's like a dark spiritual energy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
that
it
is
infected
inhabiting
her and
Yeah.
inhabiting her.
Right.
Yeah.
Let the waters cleanse the darkness that plagues your spirit.
And that there's also. Like the Yavatar spirit is also inside of her, and
Right.
she says
Which
like
I didn't
one could
understand.
actually, like the dark spirit could actually like end the Avatar
Right.
spirit. I think is sort of what's being said there, right?
right.
Which is like, oh,
Which
wait,
we find
what?
out in the original story that how it all kind
Yeah.
of makes sense.
Yeah.
What she's talking about.
What's
Yeah.
so cool about the show is that like I could watch a whole show on that woman who healed her.
I know,
I'm like, how
totally.
did she learn her spiritual healing way? I mean, it's everybody
Absolutely.
is so cool.
I agree.
It's very
Yeah,
cool.
who
And
is
then
she?
she drops her in that well.
We go inside that. Well, that's the healing water that allows.
It's like a zero gravity tank.
It's like zero gravity.
I've done one of those.
But you know, we've
Cryotherapy, or is that different?
sensory
it's like
deprivation.
sensory deprivation.
I
tank.
have no interest in that at all.
Why not?
Because I think I'll like float outside my body and I'll never be able to get back
you
in.
do. This is what happens. You do it. I'll tell you when to do it. Next time you travel like internationally and you're so
Okay.
jet lagged you can't get your mind straight.
Yeah.
Go to a place like that, and then you're just like Korra, and then you go 10,000 years back.
Interesting.
10,000 years.
And
And
it
what
just
did you
sets
get to see
right.
for your 10,000 years ago?
I don't know. I was sleeping.
Healing Fire Nation.
I
You're
woke up.
sleeping.
I woke up scared. I didn't know where I was at, but
Yeah.
it was cool. It was cool.
Have you ever done that?
No.
I'm scared too.
I'd be open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
just as
good.
out of curiosity. It's almost like it feels like it's like could be like psychedelic, but without psychedelic.
That's what they say, and that's I think why I'm a little nervous
Yeah.
about
It was
it.
Yeah.
that's a little, maybe a little psychedelic.
I mean, it is very Zen. Like the whole idea
Right.
is very Buddhist. The whole idea is to just sort of
Yeah.
lose track of the barrier between yourself and the rest of the universe. It's beautiful. Like I said, I'm just afraid that. I guess I'm afraid I'd be too good at it, and I would just float outside. My soul would float outside my body, and then they'd be like, "What are we gonna do with this empty body? Let's let someone else have it." I think I just described a YA novel. Okay. So we've seen in the past, we know from experiences that both Aang and Korra have had that you can, when you are in need of it, you can be visited by past avatars. And typically, for Aang, he would see like the last 4 avatars before him, right? Like you wouldn't go further back than like Yang Chen, I don't think.
Right.
And so she has, like, that happens to Korra, right?
She
I mean,
did
she
4,
sees
she went back 4.
Aang, she sees
Kyoshi.
She's, well, in order, she sees Roku, she sees
she sees
Kyoshi, she sees Karuk. And then all of a sudden, who pops in? Number 1. Or should I say number 1?
Number one.
1.
Yeah. I know. That's right. You should intake a hiss of breath at how bad that pun was. That's the correct response. That's the correct response.
10,000 years.
10,000 years ago. And I mean, okay, so right away, let's just discuss the fact that 10,000 years ago, the portals are not closed. The spirits live on Earth.
In the
I don't know what to call it. In our world, in the spirit wilds. Exactly.
And we all live on the back of lion turtles and different.
There's towns and cities on the back of lion turtles.
But we're way far away from each other. They don't even know.
You think you're the only ones?
This is like before people knew the world was.
This is the question.
What did you say?
Are the lion turtles spirits?
I think they're kind of
they're
both.
the OG. Man, we meet them in the first.
Yeah.
Aang meets. There's a whole thing about the lion turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're spirits.
He's on the island.
They're the original spirit. They're
but I
big
mean, they
spirit.
are living on, like they're physical. You are living on them.
They're kind of avatar-like. They're like bridge
I feel like they're both.
creatures.
I kind of think so. Don't you think? We'll have to ask Mike and Brian.
Yeah.
This before the world was round, right? Like this, like because they're all far. Because when we get to the same world,
Yeah.
because they weren't in the same world. Like Wan's jumping to turtle to turtle.
He's jumping turtle to turtle.
But it's like now, I mean, modern day, we're together.
The turtles have or like the
Yeah.
It's like that we went from like being a flat Earth to like a round Earth.
Well,
Kinda.
They put their shells together and they all.
I mean, I love that.
Maybe.
But is that? I wish we had known enough to like really break this down with Mike and Brian.
Right.
But it was a more high level look, because my impression was more just that the lion. I guess I just thought. I don't know. Now I'm wondering. I guess I just thought that the lion. Yeah, I don't know.
I like the living land almost.
Yeah.
Or,
Right.
But then they went away.
But
All I
then they
know
came
is
back when
I
they
became
brought them back.
I became alarmed when you said it was a flat Earth.
That's the
all that
least of our troubles, you guys. We're here, and so Wan is running around just being, a thief.
There's a class
like a
struggle
Robin
here.
Hood
Class
kind
Yeah,
of.
there's a
struggle.
class struggle here.
Those
You see
Chow
that
brothers-
the haves and the have-nots are extremely divided.
Yes.
And
There
they
is
don't wanna
nothing
share.
in between.
The
Yeah.
Chow brothers don't want to share.
I think it's the
Chu
Chu
brothers?
brothers. Yeah.
The Chu brothers, and they're heavy guys.
Yeah.
They've been eating a lot. All
Yeah.
3 of them
They're doing fine.
are
Yeah.
a little hefty, and they're not sharing that food with the skinny people on the outside of the wall.
No. They're not concerned about anyone's well-being but their own. You're right. It's roguish. It's very Robin Hood in that.
Robin
I think
Hood.
very quickly the messaging is he's not a bad guy. He's
Right.
not a thief for the sake of thieving.
He has a little
like it's
Aang
out
in
of
him.
necessity.
He has a little Aang and
Very
a
mischievous.
little jester in him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Korra. I mean, that's that through line is totally.
Yeah, they're all the
there.
same
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. Ish.
And what's interesting, I think, is just humanity's issues. That I like that choice that
Yes.
they were like, oh yeah, there's 10,000 years ago, there's still class struggle.
Yes.
That we're dealing
Right.
with in just a different way. But humans be humaning.
Humans be humaning. That's exactly right. And let's not sleep on the kind of lion turtle with the sort of power that
I'm not
he
sleeping
lives
on that.
on.
It's fire.
Is fire.
The original. Can I just
It started.
Yeah.
Can we just note
Yeah,
first element for the Avatar is fire.
that's true.
It was very fascinating that they're gonna go into the. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, okay, there's one guy.
It's very layered and it's
Yeah.
it's a
He's
complicated
stealing
origin
food,
story.
which I get it. And then he also has that friend who's half tree.
Yeah, so that's
He's looking like
Yao.
Groot up in here, and Groot's not looking good at all. He's not feeling good about his life. He looked cool.
I am Yao.
But he's I am Yao, and he's just in
I
the
am
shadows. And then
Yeah.
he had that one meltdown moment. It's like, it's a nightmare. I can't do this. I was like, whoa.
You don't want nothing to do with those spirits. They'll get inside you, scramble up your mind, turn you into this, a monster!
Is it explained to us why he looks? It's not.
No.
We have to wait until we
Right.
find out why he looks like that.
Exactly.
Until deeper into the story. So yeah, there's so much that you don't really understand, and I appreciate that the story continues moving along. Like, wait for it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you don't have to have the answer right now. Like, we'll give it to you. We'll feed it to you. Don't worry. I also want to shout out because again, we're always looking for those hybrid animals that we don't see as much in Korra. We got a cute little gathering, a la, I don't know, like a Snow White moment in the kind of treehouse hut that they are living in together. He's also trying to share stuff with the little critters.
He gave his whole role to them.
Right.
So there we have, and I don't think any of these we've seen before, unless I'm crazy, a peacock pigeon.
Right.
Which is very funny because it's like, I mean, yeah, you're still like, the top half is peacock, the bottom half, you don't have that plumage. Good luck peacocking.
Right.
You're just going to spread out your cute little pigeon tail
good
feathers.
to be a peacock if you don't have the plumage?
I mean, I guess that's more a peahen. A peahen doesn't have the.
That's not fun.
Skunk squirrels, new personal favorite. Give me one
squirrels, okay.
now. Please don't spray me.
What else was
a
there?
woodpecker lizard,
Was it
which is
woodpecker?
amazing.
That is cool.
The woodpecker lizard, I felt like I had a strong enough sense of what the other ones were without looking it up. The woodpecker lizard, I was at a loss.
Wow.
Like as soon as I saw, like as I read that that's what it was, I was like, okay. But before that, I was like, I got nothing.
Is it
I don't know.
cold-blooded? Is it
Woodpecker
Is it
lizard.
more bird? Is it more
Good cue. I guess most of its body is lizard.
Lizardish.
Yeah. Pretty serious beak. And then later we'll meet a very beloved
Animal.
favorite and wonderful hybrid.
Which
that
makes...
I can't stop
I can't wait to
thinking
get there.
about.
But also, there was, when he got thrown into the mud, there was a... and I put a note, the rooster pig.
Oh, yeah?
Did you see the rooster pig?
Yeah.
It was
Pigs,
fascinating.
there's a lot of hybrids with
that
pigs.
rooster pig
Yeah.
was odd looking.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, cute in its own way. But then I thought, like, chicken and pork, and I'm like, that's a pretty crazy
here we
piece
go.
of meat.
That's
where it's
Sokka.
like,
That's
you
some
get
Sokka action
chicken
right there.
and pork
Yeah.
in the same meat.
Uh-huh.
The other thing that we mentioned, succulent. What's funny, we mentioned the hybrid Animal Crossing right now when we're talking about Yao being part tree.
Well,
It's like,
true. Good point.
Maybe, I don't know,
Yeah.
these hybrid animals have something to do with spirit crossing.
Huh? Okay.
What?
That's interesting.
That's
Maybe.
so interesting.
I don't know. I just thought
I
of
never
it.
thought about that. Did you just right now think about it?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's cool. Because it's like,
Possible.
yeah. And
Because
it's just,
once you see how it happens, you're like, oh, that's how these hybrid animals
Yeah.
happen. They some in their lineage crossed upon a
my goodness.
spirit and that crossed them, and then they're walking around
gosh,
half
we have-
chicken, half pig.
A lot
Wow.
of questions for
A rooster
break.
pig.
That is amazing. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm sure there's like a million of you who are like, yeah, we've had this conversation like on a Discord like a million times.
Really, I
but-
just thought about it right now.
and we didn't think about it at all.
No.
So we're just catching up to you. We're just catching up to those of you who have like already put this together
Figured
or
it out.
have hypothesized that this could be a possibility. Yeah, part tree. Yeah, let's talk for a second about the design, the style. That's so
Yeah.
beautiful. The inspiration, as the art book tells us, is
gotta read that art
Chinese
book.
ink wash paintings,
Yes.
Chinese ink wash paintings, and Japanese woodblock painting. So it looked familiar, right? And now we know why, because many of us have seen a version of both or either of those beautiful forms of artwork that stretch back many, 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 many years. So it makes sense that it
Yeah.
would be inspired by that.
It's beautiful, especially
I
those
like-
lion turtles. Like look really.
The
Right?
like a
everything.
Chinese
Yeah, all the
dragon.
different
Yeah.
ones too, like the air with
Like
the
a lion, yeah.
tendrils, and then the guy who came out of the sand. I don't know which one that was, if he was earth or fire or.
Oh
but
yeah,
that was probably my favorite
That has to be Earth.
reveal.
That was Earth,
when he
yeah.
had all the sand
Yeah.
flowing down his
Yes.
face. So cool. It's like it was reminiscent of like the library, right? Isn't the library
Yeah.
under? Yeah,
Sand.
Yes.
there's something about that,
Sand.
the sand
Yeah.
and the desert and the mystery.
very-
It's really
Very Earth Kingdom
That's
of you.
I'm so glad because when I did that
Yeah.
fake ad, you ended up being able to reference the old library.
Yeah.
And because in my mind, I was like, what would cause time travel in the Avatar verse? And I was like, well, maybe sand, shifting sand somehow has a property
the
that if you
hourglass.
put it into an hourglass, like you can change time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and send me that check, Mike and Brian. Going to be making that show for Avatar Studios. Let's
We
get on
are.
it. And
Cha-ching.
though, don't worry, there'll be plenty of rooster pigs to eat.
Rooster pigs to eat.
For those people who are meat eaters.
Meat eaters. I know. Avatar 1 was not. Well, I guess I assumed he wasn't.
I don't know.
was he not?
Well, once he saved the animals, I thought he had like
Yeah.
a whole different animal, which I get.
Well, no, because I think initially he was excited to eat it, and then he decided that he wouldn't.
He was gonna, yeah.
I think he,
yeah,
I
he
think he
changed
wanted
his-
it, and then he was like, "Oh no!"
Once he saw its sad demeanor.
Yeah, he also didn't like that tasty of an animal. That's a cat and a deer. I mean, I guess a deer venison.
People ate deer.
Venison's
not
not
gonna eat
bad.
Gamey.
Well, a little gamey. That's what we also. That's what you say
Little
if you
gamey.
don't really know, but you understand. Other people have told you, like it's gamey. And then also, of course, the spirits that feel intentionally very Miyazaki-esque, very
Yeah.
very Spirited Away.
And there's a lot
the
of
little
them.
child spirit really kind of reminds you of like no,
Yeah, yeah.
So do that again. That's Pabu.
Okay.
No, that was I mean, they're wonderful. They're wonderful.
And the
I
cat
love the
spirit.
root. I guess it's like a carrot-y root.
The radish,
vegetable-y.
maybe?
The radish,
Yeah.
yeah.
I only had eyes for the cat guy.
Well, cat guy, yeah, cat guy, is very specific, and that is so. In the book, Mike says he wanted to find some sort of animal that was very strange looking, and I think he says he like literally went to a book of like strange looking animals and was paging through, and he's like, ooh, something about the eyes of an
eyes.
that he felt that was the way to go.
He
And
can
The
see
body
through
was
you.
human,
see through you.
humanoid form.
Yeah, standing
Very
up, hind
cats. Very the musical cats.
Yeah.
Very, which I dig.
Yeah, kind of a
Yeah.
little attitude almost
Little
in the
attitude.
posture.
It looked like a jazz dance. Do some.
That's true. Very lithe, very, could
Broadway
definitely perform
coach. Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Broadway.
And very opinionated spirit. Very opinionated spirit.
Attention humans! Are you one of those people who has unpleasant body odor? The answer is yes. BSTS, also known as beasts, stands for being stinky to spirits and affects 100 out of 100 people. But now there's hope. With II's spirit-based deodorant, you can tell your BO nay nay. II's spirit-based deodorant is made of natural spirit ingredients and helps you to mask what makes you smell. So if you're a human suffering from beasts, and you are, use II's spirit-based deodorant. Cannot conceal 100% of stink. There's only so much we can do.
Wan is going to participate in like this sort of hunt out in the spirit wilds, and he ends up being the one who is given the power of fire.
Right. Well,
Temporarily.
They all get fire. I guess when you go out there, you get the fire that you have to give back.
I guess they do.
Yeah,
all
they all
that.
get fired because it's to protect yourself in the
Right.
wild.
But then you have to like release. You have to like
You
give
gotta
that
give it back. But then
Juan's
this is when I
like-
was not
yeah.
really rolling with Juan for a second. I was like,
Yeah.
he kind of pulled a fast one on
He's
the crew.
he's mischievous.
And I was like, come on, dude. You gave your word you can go out
Yeah.
and do this thing, and then as soon as you get out there, you're like faking.
but he's doing it with a
faking
bunch of
fear.
people who are not cool.
They're not
Like,
cool.
they're not, you know,
They're definitely
they're
not
not
cool.
great.
They're
Yeah,
not.
that's pretty. It's
don't-
pretty bold to do that to the lion turtle of all things. I was like,
Yeah.
that's scary,
Yeah.
and that's a sacred thing, you know. So it was very bold
Right.
of him.
But remember that trickster energy that Mike and
Right.
Brian have talked so much about when it comes to Aang and the Avatar in general, is that is
Right.
an essential, the trickster energy, in this case, which is embodied
Which
by
is
a human.
It goes by. It
as
keeps,
well, yeah.
It keeps on going. It keeps on
It keeps on
happening
showing
in
up.
the lifeline.
But you have to be. I think the idea is you have to be audacious. Like
Right.
you would have to be audacious for all of this to take place.
change
anyway.
things.
But
You know,
guess
you need
what?
to be.
Initially, it doesn't work out for him, does it?
Not-
He
it
gets
does not.
caught with the fire, and what happens to him? What happens to all of us? He
Yeah.
gets banished.
Yeah. I
It
guess it
happens-
happens to all
It
of
happens
us.
to all of us. If you haven't been banished, what are you doing out there? You ain't really even living life.
Hate being
Right.
banished.
if you haven't been banished, as it happens to the best of us. Happened to Avatar Wan.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you might say nothing could have happened unless he got banished.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So,
That's 100%
although
true.
I wasn't rolling with him being a little mischievous, being a little liary to the crew, but and then
There's
still
a
in the
parallel.
fire.
There's definitely a Zuko parallel there.
He's still
for
in the
sure.
fire, and then he got banished.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
get banished.
Yeah. But he does come clean. Like, ultimately, the lion turtle allows him to keep that power.
That was
He's
cool of the lion-
banished.
that was cool of the
The lion
lion
turtle's
turtle.
like, all right, you are going to need this,
That was cool.
and good luck to you.
Maybe the lion turtle even think like lion turtle, you're gonna die anyway, so take it with you.
I don't even know what the lion turtles already know. Like, there's a sense of are they
Omniscient.
Yeah,
Omniscient.
is there, or if not omniscient, is there a sense of like this must be destiny?
way it's supposed to be.
Like I like something in my perfect ancient lion turtle gut is telling me like, yes, I should let this person keep this power as you go out into the spirit wilds. But then he is really outmatched and is very lost in the way any of us would be if all of a sudden we were not at home and we were in a magical place where totally unpredictable things happen and you try to eat a fruit and it turns out to be like a type of bee or wasp.
He was definitely
Poor man can't catch a break.
Cannot catch a break.
However, he
does meet Aya. He sees this beautiful oasis.
He is gifted as a firebender, though.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. He has no training.
He has no training. He's like, wow,
He's
this guy's
very
really
gifted.
good with it.
Yeah.
But he does meet.
He meets Aya. Well, he
Ai.
sees this beautiful oasis, and it's like, okay,
The
this
oasis,
this is meant for me.
And yeah, he meets Ai.
And Aya is like,
can't
this
come
for
in.
spirits.
Right.
And then he tries to disguise himself.
And then
Love
all the
that.
spirits come.
Yeah,
and
oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
club, and like
Yeah.
you're on the outside,
It's a
like,
club.
let me into the
Yeah,
dang
he's like, huh.
oasis. What is
Yeah.
like? It's like a hot tub in there.
Yeah.
Everyone's like hot tubbing at the oasis.
Yeah. And then in the pretending to be a spirit version of two kids in a trench coat stacked on top of each other to try to get into
Yes.
the club.
Pretty convincing.
It looks like the swamp monster.
Hey, Aang tried the same thing in
Yeah.
the first series, trying to get disguising himself
Sure.
as Mr. Papadopoulos or whatever.
Name's Bonzu. Pippin Pedalopsicopolis the third.
Yeah.
So it goes into your lifespan. You love doing this
Yeah.
this cosplay.
He's cosplaying.
He's cosplaying.
a spirit.
Yeah,
Doesn't unfortunately his stink gives him away.
I know. He got through it
Yeah.
early, but then I guess us humans must have a stink that spirits just don't. Rock
Human
with.
stink, and that is also in, I believe, Spirited Away. That's
Yeah.
like a piece of the Miyazaki movie.
Yeah, that's
it's like
right. That's
the spirits
right.
are like, ugh,
They can
humans, they
smell
stink.
us, yeah.
So I'd
Well,
love that
guess
they
what
incorporated
spirits
that.
y'all smell too?
Do they?
Yeah,
Like what?
eggs.
Are you talking about like when we say like there's a sulfur smell
Yeah,
and that means
yeah.
a ghost is here?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I gotcha.
You remember
I
that,
gotcha.
you know.
Yeah.
So you guys stink too.
Sick burn, spirits. Sick burn. He eventually, he doesn't gain admission, as we now know.
Right.
But then he sees who turns out to be Mula, the cat deer.
Right.
You love Mula.
Oh, Mula.
Mula's great.
I love Mula.
This is
I love Mula.
This is the beginning.
That's my new choice. I can't say that with Naga. Don't look
say
at me, Naga.
But you see how this is the beginning of Avatar's choosing an animal partner,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
companion. Like Appa and Naga.
Naga.
Yeah, and Naga, and yeah.
Everyone.
So cute.
You gotta have one.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, animals have a kind of wisdom. I think it applies to life.
Yeah.
It's like they have an instinctual.
Do you have an
it's
animal
not
partner?
clouded by our.
Yeah.
Do you have an animal partner?
In life?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking about my super scrawny but very smart and adorable dog. I mean, I guess, yeah.
There you go. See, she's Avatar. You.
I have two little fuzzy animal partners. Yes.
Fire Lords don't need animals like that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. Cool. Because you can't keep it, you want a dragon. And
Yeah,
you
I
can't
want
have
dragon. I got
dragon.
dragon. I got
It's
dragon.
like they take up even more space
It's
than
more
Appa.
space, but they have their own fly around.
Yeah,
They do. There's some
a little
spiritual.
bit of a fire hazard,
little bit of
potentially.
spirit world
could
too.
be.
Little spirit
Yeah.
world.
So one makes a sacrifice. He makes a sacrifice of saving the cat deer from himself, but also from the hunters.
Right.
And that's when
Who he
Ai
didn't
is
like in the first place. He didn't like those guys.
Didn't like him in the first place. Was not a hard thing to do.
No.
But that's Ai's like, oh, you're a good one. You're one of the good ones. Okay.
And he said, "I told you I was."
Yeah.
He said, "I told you I was different.
Told you I wasn't like the others.
Yeah.
I am him," and
Yeah.
he is.
You got to prove it with your actions.
He's got his firebending.
Right.
He comes across these spirits fighting, and it is
What is that?
massive. It is. This is not two small spirits or even human-sized spirits.
The other spirits are scared of these two spirits
Yes.
tussling. That's what's going on.
Yeah. And what are their names?
Raava,
Yeah.
who's Korra's been looking for.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And Vaatu.
Vaatu.
Actually, we don't find out it's Raava yet. It's sure it's Vaatu.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we find out it's Raava. And we're like,
Yeah.
that's what we've been looking for.
Yeah.
But they look like two kites
Agree.
Yeah.
flying
Beautiful.
around each other beautifully,
Yeah.
struggling. The light kite looks like it's choking the dark kite. I understand why Wan's a little bit like, hold up.
Oh, for sure.
And he's been in that position of being, held down. And so I saw that him being like, not another one.
You
Not
identify with, which is a very interesting. Like, I spent, with all of the stuff going on in this episode, I spent an inordinate amount of time thinking how many of us would try to help the person who was down without having any information at all.
I know. I thought
about what's going on.
humans.
And then you're like, oh no, you want to help in a situation, but like you don't know.
I grew up in a neighborhood that was like, mind your own business.
Yeah, well, you can see kind of why if you're like, you don't know
after I was like,
who
damn, what
started,
did you do?
who-
But I mean, ultimately it turns out good, but like in the moment,
yeah,
you don't know. We don't know what's going on.
yeah.
It's kind of like that boldness of youth too, He's just
Yeah. Oh,
like,
for sure.
I've got my fire.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm doing good things, and you just do things
Yeah.
without thinking about them.
You know what? Let's look at this the fight scene so we can start to get our minds wrapped around these sort of kite-like figures.
They look kites. They look like a beetle too. A little. I don't.
Yeah, I see that for sure. I think maybe it's
Just coming out fire. Just coming out. They're like some.
So at this point, he's
everything.
yeah.
This doesn't concern
At this part,
you,
yeah.
human.
It does
There's
when
the
the lives
choking,
of
yeah.
spirits and animals are in danger.
If you're a friend to spirits, then use your fire to help
This
me
is
break
manipulation.
Don't involve the human. This is between us.
free. Please, save me. She has tormented me for 10,000 years.
10,000 years.
He's like 10,000 years. You've done enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Now stop.
Rava's the one
Now
that knocks
stop.
him away.
Now stop.
Which kind of that then you're like, oh, that is the bully. Like the bully is the one that swept me in,
Right.
Oh.
Oh, the agony.
Look at how he quickly scampers up there and is like, la la la.
Great service.
Oh my goodness.
Oopsie. And looks like a dragon.
Yeah,
flying
that's
away.
what I
Like a
was gonna
dragon.
say.
And a dragon.
Do you realize what you've done?
Yeah. I helped
Don't-
the spirit
don't
who was
be
being
extra
bullied
dumb
by
right now.
you.
You are gravely mistaken. I was keeping him under control.
And what gives you the right?
You don't even know who I am, do you?
Should I?
Yes. My name is Raava. That spirit you freed is Vaatu. He is the force of darkness and chaos. I am the force of light and peace. Since the beginning of time, we have battled over the fate of this world. And for the past 10,000 years, I have kept darkness under
So
control.
that's the first clue that you're like, the 10,000 years means something, right?
Came along.
So, by freeing Vaatu, I led chaos into the world?
Precisely. The human and spirit realms are headed toward annihilation. And it's all your fault.
Mula's like,
He's like, my bad.
Mula's like, I think I have a call. I'm gonna just go take this call.
How many times
Good
have
luck
we...
to you, Wan.
I was trying to do the thing, and then I just did the complete wrong thing.
I know.
Sent the world on a
Yeah,
path to
annihilation. She does not hold back on this is your fault. We're headed for annihilation. But the 10,000 years thing
Yeah.
is like, okay, wait. So Korra's seeing something from
Chapters.
10,000 years ago, and then Raava's saying 10,000 years before that is like when we've been. Is like so.
Right.
This marking of time.
And
is
is
like,
harmonic
what does that mean?
convergence every 10,000 years?
Yes.
Or
And
okay.
there's another one coming right now.
Exactly.
So maybe this has something to do with the new series, like because it's after the Convergence.
Yeah. You couldn't say that with. You can say that with confidence.
I can't say that with confidence.
You can.
I'm nervous.
I know, because we got to. Yeah. No, that was adorable. I wish that you could have been. He was facing you because he was like, "Could it be because of the convergence?" And they just drifted away.
Are we anyway? Is that why everything's going crazy? Because we're right next to a convergence.
I mean, yeah, and we'll talk more about the harmonic convergence in a little bit. But that's sort of, and then we find Raava, and then Korra finds Raava. Like, she's along for the ride, so she's kind of with Wan as he learns who Raava is, and then she has like a moment where she kind of stirs, and she's like, "Raava, I found you," and then that is the end of the first episode.
It's kind of the key.
Yeah,
she needed.
It's a lot. That's amazing.
It's a lot.
It's amazing.
Love the designs of Raava and Vaatu. They're beautiful. A lot of Raava tattoos out there.
Really?
Possibly a Vaatu or two. I'm not sure.
Now,
I kind of remember.
I did not know these guys. I'm sure I've seen them and have not really clocked it, but now I'm on the lookout.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I'm on the lookout.
I think I read in the art book that Brian said he...
Oh, I'm sorry. Pause everything. My friend Seychelle, the voice of Asami, also loves the art book.
Huh?
It's
Thank you for doing your homework. He has no obligation. He has no obligation. Please continue.
I own the art book.
Perfect.
It's like those textbooks I had in high school. I don't mean crack
It
those.
is the size of a textbook.
Who's opening those textbooks? We're supposed to read that whole chemistry book? That's crazy. No one's reading that book.
But yeah, he said that, he went through, I think he did mention Beetle was one, he turned a bunch of stones over what is design is going to work.
Yeah.
That's not going to torture the artists too much. But then
Exactly.
he said in an ancient Chinese architecture book that he found some design where it was like,
You guys both read this in the book?
It was, that's my girl right there.
I own that book. I own that book.
Take your headphones off. What are you doing for the next 6 weeks? Yeah, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. The kite and the beetle and the let's not make it so complicated. And I think it still was.
I got to the kite. I didn't even open the book. I got to the kite.
You didn't even need the book. You didn't even need the book.
It's got like a sea
You're the one that
creature.
came up with the idea that maybe the hybrid animals are connected to the
that in the
spirit
book?
world. It's not.
There you go.
You write your own book.
Got in that book.
And my book's called Honor. So then Wan and Raava are sort of hanging out, I guess. And they get into this kind of bickering argument where he's like, well, let me help you fix this. And she's like, you've done enough.
I know.
You've done enough.
I know.
But I don't need you messing it up even more.
Listen, I messed it up, so let me just help out. What's the deal?
Yeah. She's not like, she's grumpy.
No, she's upset, and she's shrinking by the
And it's
moment.
understandable.
She's shrinking by the moment. She's like, you don't understand the
shrinking.
situation. The
It's
more
quick.
chaos is happening, the more less light's happening.
Yeah. Which that reminds me of, and I'm not going to say anything about Tron, except I just did. So now it's like I did say something, even though I was being so. But this kind of reminds me of A Wrinkle in Time, and that sort of general idea of light and dark, and like the fact that the light is pushing to make sure that the dark doesn't swallow everything. And so when you know that Vaatu's getting bigger and Raava's shrinking, it's like such a perfect physical representation of like that imbalance, right?
Totally. But is the dark also trying to make it not all light?
Yeah. The problem is that what happens if there's no dark? I don't know. And Raava doesn't even want that.
No.
She just wants to make sure that the
boring.
chaos
If
doesn't
it's
take
all
over.
light, it'd be boring.
Well, she said neither of them can exist without the
There
other.
it is. There it is. Yin and yang.
One can overpower each other for 10,000 years or something like that.
And you can make it worse and for the balance by committing evil acts or by stirring dissent. That the energy that exists beyond just Raava and Vaatu is also like informing and feeding and calling up. Right. Later we'll have like conflict, and then that's like Vaatu getting a phone call. I gotta take this. I gotta be somewhere.
It's very fascinating, the idea of there's no real happily ever afters, because that's the light. It's always a struggle to keep that happily ever after going as much as possible.
Sure.
Because it's just the dark and the light.
It takes effort. It takes will.
The light takes effort and will.
Yeah,
I like that.
Absolutely. One way that maybe I could help you is if I have this power, and during his kind of journey with Raava, he finds out there are more lion turtles. There are more cities. There is a different type of power that these other land turtles have.
And I love that it's like, oh, humans are so stupid. How did you not know that? Because they have this like expansive consciousness that we don't know.
What you don't know, you don't know, for sure.
So they meet the sort of proto air nomads.
That was wild.
Isn't that so cool? Talk to us,
is like
Seychelle.
heaven to me. That's what heaven is like, except maybe heaven would like also have hamburgers, but like it's like just that they're like living in peace with spirits.
Yes,
that
that
come
was
on.
cool.
And don't you love the air? It's not an arrow. To me, it looks like an upside down person. Like
it was a
I thought it kind of looks like the head is at the top, but it's upside down, so it sort of suggests like you can, because they can manipulate air and like you could sort of exist floating upside down. I don't know. That's kind of what it looked like to me.
That's interesting.
I could be wrong.
It was also Wan again being bold to jump under that turtle. Almost didn't make it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you got to be a little bold and mischievous to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
go, because no one's welcoming you. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
No one's welcoming him into any of these things.
Right.
He's just kind of like haphazardly gets himself in these situations.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a lesson. I mean, that's what makes him the Avatar.
Yeah.
And not like
Right.
some old regular dude.
Right.
Regular dude's not going to do that. It's like, I don't think they want me there. They all ran from me.
Right.
It means I probably shouldn't go.
Yeah.
And like that's like walking to someone's house. Like most of us are not going to walk into some random person's house.
And don't go walking into someone's house.
But guess what the Avatar does?
Yeah.
I'm going to walk in there.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I know. He can't help himself.
He can't help himself.
Overtaken with
got
this
these
idea of like
instincts.
here's this whole other place and this whole other group
And
of
he
people.
hadn't seen humans
and,
in a
like,
while.
Hasn't seen humans. You got to know more. He's curious. You've got to know more.
And he's like, I'm a cool guy.
yeah.
Like, I'm a cool guy. Like, come and meet me.
Yeah.
Let's talk,
Yeah.
And he came from, kind of humble beginning, and it's like if I don't know that the Avatar could have ever been someone super, who knows, but it's like.
Salt of the earth kind of guy.
Yeah, like you can't be too comfortable. You need this kind of force that's kind of compelling you to move and seek, I guess.
I agree.
Do things that make you uncomfortable. But let me ask you this. So they're there. So Raava and Wan are there with the proto-air nomads, as we'll call them. And they are... And then the spirits, they're living in harmony with the spirits. And then the spirits start to turn into dark spirits. Now, you tell me this. Did they draw... did Wan being there draw Vaatu? Or Raava being there draw Vaatu? Like,
Probably.
what pulls Vaatu there?
Maybe.
Are they kind of wreaking havoc even as they are trying to figure out how to help?
Vatu's
You know what I
a
mean?
jerk.
Yeah, maybe Vaatu's
Strong statement.
monitoring them.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about it. I figured
hadn't
it was
thought about
just
it either.
kind of a seeping.
Yeah.
Vatu's a jerk. And wherever his ex is at, he just wants to bring
Rude.
turmoil to her.
Yeah.
He's like, is she there? She's about the air place?
Yeah.
Let's go to the air place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like, where is she? Because
Yeah.
that's where I want to be with my crew
Yeah.
to let her know
Yeah.
that I know what's up.
Yeah.
Like Vaatu, I thought you wanted to break up with
I know,
Raava.
but Vatu's like, I want to show you how good I am without you. That's what Vatu's
It sounds like
doing.
Vaatu needs Raava.
He does, but he don't
He
want to
can't
tell
seem
her
to
that.
let her go.
And then they get into the big fight action.
Well, and then he's also, again, she's already smaller. And then he has to
Right.
toss out like, oh, by the way, I'm going to completely destroy you at the Harmonic Convergence. Bye.
Right.
Have that to look forward to. Bye. Rude.
And then we're like, what? It's a harmonic convert. They all
Yeah.
play harmonica?
I wish.
This the spirit kites are like.
Yeah, jamming out, please.
Jamming
I'm
out
into it.
harmonica players?
I'm
What's
into
going
it.
That'd be hard
on?
to animate.
Give it to me. But he convinces, so now this is a perfect opportunity. Like when this is happening and we see how powerful Vaatu is, what better time to implore to the lion turtle that has the power of air, help me.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
imbue me with this power, I can continue to help Raava. I'll be better at helping her. And so the lion turtle's like, I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
It's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Because he's like, I got it. Now he's taking responsibility. Like, to equip myself the best to fight all evil, let me get as many elements as I can. I got fire, right? So it's like, great. But then the lion turtle says, well, you could do it, but you have to do it through this crazy way. Like, Raava has to enter you.
Right.
And we've seen the spirits.
We did
during
see,
the fight,
we saw a spirit pop into someone's body.
He popped into somebody, and then they became half cat.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is
that
crazy.
poor guy.
Yeah.
He looked kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the lion turtles.
There are worse things to be half of.
This
Half
is true.
cat.
He
That's
looked
true.
like he would have a really cool band.
Yeah, half cat. I'd be like,
You'd
I'm
be like,
half
I want to go
cat.
see that band.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Half trees.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah.
Josie and
half
the
tree is
Pussycat.
difficult. I am Groot. I am Yao.
I am Groot, but half
Yeah.
cat was like, let's go to the musical.
So yeah, this is not safe. This is not a thing that can happen permanently. This is not safe.
Well,
This
they
is
thought it would
like you
kill
can
him.
do
They
it
thought it would
temporarily.
kill
Yeah.
him. And he
Yeah.
actually survived it, so he's like, I am the one.
Juan is built different.
He is built different. He knew it too. He knew it, but he didn't know it. No, it cost a lot.
Well, maybe Raava had to be as limited of power. Maybe it was all meant to be. Maybe Raava had Raava been at her full power, she would have killed him. But because
Well, she
he's
did.
destined,
At first, she said,
then she
I'm on,
can.
you're gonna die if I stay here any longer.
Yeah.
Remember? And she leaves him. So he's like, wow, that was wild. But now I can do air. But it was painful.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you're right. Cause
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's like, how could everything has to have happened before it?
Right.
For each thing to be possible.
Right.
I
Feels
think.
like fate. Yeah.
Feels like
they
fate.
met at the time the right time.
Yeah.
Then he was
Maybe the
like,
lion
now that I
turtles
got
know.
air,
Yeah.
let me get the other
Let's
elements.
go. Let's go. What else is there? Let's find out. Let's take a look around. I see some rocks. Maybe there's one about rocks. I see some water. What if there's a water one? We don't get to see as much of that.
The other
stuff.
elements, but we saw them. You saw him get it.
Yes.
We saw him. He met the turtles.
Yeah.
And then the turtles.
I love those turtles. We learn all
What
about
if they were the
what we-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? What if those turtles were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
That's where they went. They went underground into the sewer.
Shut up right now. And SpongeBob. I can't.
And
I
they
can't.
learned
I
about
can't.
pizza.
I can't.
I was like,
can't.
there's something. There's something going
There's
on
something there. There's something
there.
We are going to connect those dots. We're going to have the red string on the board behind
There,
us.
Those yeah.
You're going to
Those
see
lion
SpongeBob. You're
turtles.
going to see Cat Dog. Everybody's going to be
All of
there.
them's there.
Oh, cat dog.
Okay, so yeah, so then we find out what the harmonic convergence is.
Right.
Help me.
I'm still confused.
So it's when the bridge. I think I need help too.
No, yeah. I'm saying help me to both of you. Let me be very clear on that point.
It's when the North and South poles, the portals are opened up, and something
Yeah.
about the spirit world is 10,000 years.
Good wrap up.
It's like the threshold is more porous.
Yeah,
It's
they're close.
thinner.
They're close
It's-
together.
Yeah.
They're close together.
And you can apparently go from one to the other, but that's something that Unalak.
Unalak knows that the convergence is coming.
Yeah. But at the convergence, that is when the great battle between the two spirits also takes place.
Yeah.
But presumably, every 10,000 years, somehow they manage to kind of keep in
Equal.
balance.
Yeah, keep
Raava being the
Yes.
responsible one of
But
that party.
at this 10,000 year juncture,
It's not looking good.
Vaatu is a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast.
And he's got a gang. He's making everybody evil.
Yeah. It could be real chaos. This is a problem.
What happens in a chaos
Gotta keep that
world?
balance. Can't let Vaatu destroy the world. Wan gets his earthbending, his waterbending.
Right?
I should say waterbending and earthbending because this all happens in the order of the Avatar
Yes.
cycle, with your point being the
Fire.
very first one we saw
Fire.
is fire.
Air,
Water.
water, earth.
Earth.
We're almost at the end of the cycle.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
So in this, I don't know when to say this, so I'm just going to say it here. But the other thing that the art book shows us is that there is a moment where Wan travels through an earth coin battleground where there's like half buried earth coins and stuff. And
Yeah, what was that?
It's canon that is the same earth coin battleground that Zuko wanders through in Zuko Alone.
No.
Uh-huh.
Where'd
Wan
you get
and
that?
Zuko. Wan and Zuko. What do you mean, where did I get that? You know exactly where we got it.
There's a fire.
There's a real fire thread. For
That's
sure.
how hallowed grounds those were. That's how old those
Which,
grounds
by
were.
the way, unless I'm mistaken, your grandpa's also an Avatar, so there's a
He
real
is.
connection
He is an
to
Avatar.
Zuko.
Wait, Zuko's grandfather was
Roku.
the. Oh, wow.
So you got a real fire thread running through the Avatars.
Yeah. It's phenomenal.
That's wonderful.
Battleground scene. I mean, he
Isn't that
just
cool?
fought till the end.
So now they're at the Great Convergence, and Wan is getting to the battle
Yeah.
with Vaatu and losing.
Vaatu. You're giving him virtue. You're like granting him like
virtue.
the
Vaatu,
Greek word for virtue. Yeah.
He's fighting Vaatu and he's losing.
Yeah.
Which I guess,
And I like that because he's just a mere human mortal,
with a lot of elements,
and she's real tiny, so they have to combine. I mean, it's just so fateful.
Then she combines and goes to him, and then he goes in the Avatar state.
Yeah. Do you want to? Should we watch that?
Let's watch
that. All right. This tough guy.
Oh my God.
I'm a little insulted that you turned fuchsia because I love that color very much. I don't
look
need
at
it to
that.
be.
He hits the.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what you got to do. You got to touch the light in the portal.
Korra did stuff like that too to unlock the southern portal.
Guess what?
Oh!
It's so cool.
Oh my goodness.
He's shrinking away. He looks.
We are bonded forever.
So that's permanent. Raava's
That's
in
it.
there.
Now
that's the
there it
Avatar,
goes.
baby.
I mean, wow.
It's so cool. And then we have this very iconic.
Yes.
Like this is the first
4
time that
elements,
like
yes.
nucleus
Double
is
arm.
being
Man,
is
look
being
at that.
shaped.
Hick.
It's so cool. I love that backdrop so much. And so this is the tree of time.
Right.
That's where he's going to be imprisoned, right? Oh. The music, Jeremy Zuckerman.
Beautiful.
This is your prison now. And I will close the portal so no human will ever be able to physically enter the spirit world and release you.
So that's why he closes the portals.
He closes the portal.
Whew. I mean, the music is
Beautiful.
best.
The spirits must stop fighting with humans and return to their home in the spirit world. I will teach men to respect
These
the
guys
spirits
didn't do
so that
anything?
balance will be maintained.
Well, they're warring.
Well, with the humans.
Give him peace out.
Aye, aye. Which you know
I
what
will
that
be the bridge between our two worlds.
ain't. No, they're not. Not everybody does that.
No, not everybody.
That. There
Shabbat.
it is.
So,
Woo.
Vaatu in the tree. Worst prison. Vaatu in the tree. There are worse prisons than a tree. So
I'll give you that.
He's okay.
Yeah.
But I said now he's connected forever with Raava.
Yeah.
That's what makes the Avatar.
spirit.
The Avatar.
And then you see.
It's the 4 elements and the spirit. That's the
and
Avatar.
when she says forever, we see on that battlefield that we
Right.
talked about, we see Wan dying, feeling like he's failed.
I know.
And it's like, this is bigger than one lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with you all the way. Whoa!
I know, like she almost
That's a long time.
she almost didn't want to do because she's like, I'm going to kill you, and he's like, this is bigger than us.
Yeah.
Right. He said, if
I'll
you
take
kill
the
me, I'll
L.
take it. I'll take the L.
Yeah.
I'll take the L.
Yeah.
And then, but no, he got a partner. He got like a spiritual partner for eternity. I mean, that's a long time.
I mean, you could be
Every lifetime.
They become kind of a spirit,
Right.
In a
It
sense.
is cool. Also,
It's wonderful.
It's a long time.
We understand so much now. I feel like you have to watch these episodes like 18 times to
Yeah.
like fully digest everything. We can't do that, but we can do that behind the scenes. So everybody go. We'll see you in 18 episodes worth of just those two. Korra wakes up. She found Raava. She remembers who she is. She has
Right.
no idea how long she's been gone.
Neither does the old lady.
She can't know. The
Time
Bonte shaman,
is
fluid. It's fluid. She gets an air bison just to travel back
She
on.
got an air bison. Where did you get that sky
Part of its
bison
horn
from?
is missing. Did you see that? The tip of its horn is gone. I have no idea why.
Where did you get a sky bison?
Just real quick.
What the?
It's on loan.
It's on loan with a
Just
one
real
She had a
war
whole
horn.
field of them.
She's been raising them, but she needs a quick way back.
Where
Boop,
did
boop,
she
boop, boop.
get the sky bison puppies? You can't be breeding sky bison. That's illegal.
Hold on. Hold on. You're gonna turn on your.
I'm not gonna turn on. I'm just saying. Fire Lord says like you can't be breeding sky bison out here. But you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's not legal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if she might have permits that you haven't looked at yet. Well, let's just take a quick reminder. You could skim through it because I think we've all acknowledged is very difficult to predict what's going to happen.
I don't
in these
know
episodes.
what they were. I don't have my phone on
Yeah.
me. It doesn't matter that much because none of them were right.
Yeah.
I think the beginnings. I had some love triangle thing. We
Yeah.
don't even know those people
Yeah.
are right now.
Yeah.
We thought the gang was gonna come and wake Korra up and,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
help her cure amnesia.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Nope.
Nope.
But she
Nothing.
did cure it. She
Yeah.
did cure the
Yeah,
amnesia.
yeah.
Gang had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
She did it on her own. I don't know what the third one was.
None of it.
Varric
was
and
there.
Asami.
Oh, yeah. You're going to learn more
Is
about
Varric-
Varric's big thing. We
Wait,
got to
I
sit
don't,
on
I
that.
don't even remember who that was right now.
I know.
We're 10,000 years
10,000
prior to
years
the
back.
situation.
Far away.
But nonetheless, great job.
Thank you.
Let's do a quick Iroh teapot moment. It's Iroh's tea time.
Let's make some tea.
We spent so much time 10,000 years ago. We can't spend too much time figuring out. So this is either going to be a home run or it's going to be like Iroh didn't show up for this one because it was 10,000 years ago.
I don't know. A moment of quiet is good for your mental well-being.
A moment of quiet is good for your mental well-being.
Nailed it. That's what she was doing. They put her in the healing
that's
water.
100% a moment.
I have chills.
In the
Totally. I was just I'm still in the fight, and so
Oh,
a
yeah,
moment
yeah,
of
yeah.
quiet seems.
But think about
not-
Korra.
But the
Korra,
whole
that's
thing,
where it's
she's
like she was in the
that's
sensory deprivation
Deprivation
tank.
tank. That
That's
moment
what she had to
of
do
silence- exactly.
to reconnect with Raava. A moment of quiet.
Thank you, Uncle Iroh. That was perfect.
There
That
are
was-
depths in the silence.
Yes. Okay, that is wild.
And tonight's most valuable bender is.
I can still fight.
Most valuable bending, most valuable non-bending. Most valuable bending, gotta be Wan.
I mean, the
Wan.
the circle of sphere
Yeah,
thing.
when he becomes the Avatar.
Gotta be Wan.
I mean, all four elements. At the
Non-bending.
same time,
non-bending.
capturing
Yeah.
Vaatu.
Non-bending. Non-bending.
Non-bending. Maybe in all of the episodes, it all non-bending.
Yeah. I guess I'm tempted to, knowing that there's so many things happening, I'm tempted to give it to maybe even Ai for like welcoming. I mean, he allowed.
You're right.
He made space. He made space for Wan to show what a good person he was, and like created a way for him to continue
I was gonna say it was
on.
like him saving the cat deer.
Yeah.
Because that really
I
unlocked
like that too.
all of. But he did
I like
bending.
that
But it was
too.
I like going. Oh, since you saved the cat deer.
But what you just said is very interesting because there's a whole like series of screenplay books called Save the Cat, in which the author argues that, and is often true, within the first like 15 pages of a script, you will see your protagonist do a kind deed that is purely to show you their character. And so it's very interesting that you just said that, because maybe we do give it to Wan for the Save the Cat deer moment, because that is a moment
Save the cat
that
deer.
I and the rest of us understand he's more than a mischievous guy. He's more than that. He has compassion. He has empathy. He's going to make a sacrifice and take a risk for something else that's be outside of him.
You're right.
Because he was still
Wan
more
both
of a
times.
human at that point, but it's a turning point where he
Save the cat deer.
Save the cat deer.
Save the cat deer. All right.
We got Wan both ways. I'm not surprised by that. Shout out to Raava.
I found my predictions.
You know, why not? Shout out to Vaatu.
Shout out
Well, you
to
got to make
Vaatu.
predictions for the next one.
My prediction is you can't really tell the future.
Yes, season 2, episode 9, The Guide.
I guess you did have your phone.
I did. I lost it for a second. How do you lose your pants? How do you lose your phone in your pants?
I don't know. I don't know.
there are depths.
What do you think is going to happen in the guide?
Okay, in the guide, number 1, she, being Korra, is going to reunite with the gang with a mission to take down Unalaq.
Okay. All right. Strong choice. I love it.
Right? 2, Korra will apologize to Tenzin, and Tenzin will apologize to her. I don't know why. I just felt
I
like...
love it. Listen, I hate that they're
And
at
Tenzin will
odds.
apologize
hate
to her.
it.
I think going through that thing and him going through the thing with the kids, they're going to be like, hey, you know what? We were wrong. We need to make up.
I hope so.
They need each other.
They need each other. We love Tenzin.
Number 3, the love triangle takes a back seat to saving the world.
Yeah. Strong choice.
Possibly.
Very good choice. Love
4, what's called the guide. So I was like, I got to make something about the guide.
Yeah, great.
They have to find some guide. Maybe to the spirit world or to the North Pole.
Great.
Or to the North Pole. A guide.
Flameo, Hotman!
hot take.
Oh, you feel that? Hot take. Hot takes. We Flameo Hot Takes. We peppered them all the way through.
Flameo.
Peppered them all the way through.
Save the cat deer.
Save the cat deer.
I don't know what other Flaming Hot Takes we had. You got to be a little bold and break some rules.
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely.
Not everybody, but you're not all the Avatar. Just the Avatar.
You know who you are.
Don't. If you know you're not the Avatar, don't be walking into strangers' houses.
Agree. Seychelle. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you again for coming back.
Me.
So much
fun. You guys are the best.
I'm so glad that you got. It makes me very happy that we got to complete the circle of like what is going to happen in those two episodes.
It makes you very happy that she's read the book.
Listen, that was such a pleasure of a moment to just hear. It was like I was hearing myself. It was like I was listening into a mirror.
I'm just
yeah.
I'm just here every week not reading the book.
I know it's yin and yang. It's it's the balance of the worlds.
Yeah. If this were like a show where credits rolled, we would cut your mic and then the two of us would just keep talking and you'd be like
an anchorman, right? Yeah.
But instead, we're just gonna let y'all go.
Yo, thank you for joining us.
See you next time.
Thank you, Seychelle.
Thank you guys.
See you guys next week.
Woo.
Dive deeper into the world of Avatar with more of our award-winning podcasts.
Avatar Braving the Elements is available right here on the Avatar Legends YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcasts.
And catch more Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra on Paramount+.
That's the stuff. You are my hero!